So I see a video of PewDiePie versus T-Series. Who will win? I don't even know who T-Series is. So I don't know what he do. I never looked at him. But make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment.
If we look at the website socialblade and the most popular YouTube channels, the top 4 places don't go to individuals or companies but to categories. Music is first, gaming is second, sports is third, and movies is fourth. Then coming in 5th and 6th place, we have the 2 channels we will talk about today, with PewDiePie only coming in just above T-Series. Then again, socialblade gives PewDiePie only an A grade, and it gives T-Series an A++ grade. The ranking is based on subscribers and not uploads or video views. The channels that follow in this ranking are Canal Conzilla, Justin Bieber, and 5 Minute Crafts. But the talk of the town right now is the battle between 2 channels, the ones we'll discuss in this episode of the infographic show, PewDiePie versus T-Series. How do they compare? Let's start with some introductions. For those of you who are not familiar with or don't know too many details about how these channels got going, PewDiePie is a 28-year-old Swede called Felix Arvid Ulf Kjellberg. While he was studying industrial economics and technology management at the University of Gothenburg, he started a YouTube channel. He dropped out of uni and soon started to concentrate on graphic design, and also in the background his channel. No one lives for free, and creating content isn't easy when broke. And it's also well known that one way he earned an income when he got going was by selling hot dogs. While the media reports that his parents were wealthy entrepreneurs, it seems young Felix wasn't just handed a silver spoon. Not only was he selling hot dogs, but he also told the media his boss made him sell almost raw hot dogs as cooking them cost too much money. He said his main love back then was photoshopping girls. He almost landed an apprenticeship working with what he called the best advertising agency in Scandinavia. Maybe it's a good thing he didn't get it. Felix's first channel was actually named Pewdie, and he registered it on December 19, 2006. He forgot his password, and so on April 29, 2010, he started another channel called PewDiePie. We're told that the first video he posted that you can still watch is him playing Minecraft. There's no face cam for this video. It wasn't until February 17, 2011 that he did his first video showing his face. At this point, he had a whopping 2,500 subscribers, and he had uploaded 100 videos. Later in the year, it said he realized that just playing games wasn't going to cut it, and he believed that his personality had to shine through. He was right, of course, and on July 10, 2012, he hit the 1 million subscriber mark. He announced this in one video, seemingly overjoyed, exclaiming, "We freaking did it," while he plays with his pet pug. That year, he would rocket to fame and also infamy. But everyone knows just a little bit of controversy can be a good thing. Yep, he made jokes about topics that many people thought he shouldn't be joking about. But after being scolded by the public and the media, he only became more successful. By January 2013, his videos had been seen more than 1 billion times. We'll come back later to see how well he's done since then. T-Series, which follows PewDiePie in the YouTube subscriber rankings, had very different beginnings. The real company name is Super Cassettes Industries Private Limited, and in 1983 it was founded by a guy called Gulshan Kumar. At the start, it was pirating Bollywood songs for business. Then it moved into making soundtracks for movies. Unfortunately, Kumar's life was ended abruptly when he was murdered by gangsters from the Mumbai underworld. He was hit by 16 bullets as he was coming out of a temple. People allegedly involved with the crime were other people in the entertainment industry, and a bunch of what the Hindustani Times called assassins. Moving on, T-Series started its YouTube channel on the 13th of March 2006, but it would be a few years until it started uploading content. The content was mostly music videos and trailers for movies. We should add that T-Series is what is called a multi-channel network, meaning it owns a bunch more channels. How did T-Series get so big so quickly? The answer is quite simple. Its popularity grew in line with India's fast-growing number of internet users. India is the second largest online population in the world, at about 500 million users. Experts say that while this is a huge number, India doesn't have that many YouTube creators. So with little choice, where do many Indians go to watch their content? You guessed it, they go to T-Series. So after giving you these short introductions, you can understand that it would be hard to compare the channels in terms of content. While they both strive to entertain, you could say that they are chalk and cheese artistically. But we can look at their popularity and how that popularity has paid off. As you know, PewDiePie has the most subscribers. The number is just above 67.2 million at time of writing. In a month, you can expect these to be about another 800,000 subs.
They're gonna predict the future?
T-Series has just over
100 million right now.
8 million subscribers at the time of writing. But
Actually,
here's the kicker.
101
in another
million
month, you can
as we
expect the
speak.
channel to have perhaps another 3.5 million subs. What that means is by the time you watch this show, unless PewDiePie experiences some kind of miracle, T-Series should have done the overtake.
Nope,
As for
I don't
video
think they
views
did.
daily, T-Series gets anywhere from 70 to 90 million views as we write this, so let's call the average 80 million. PewDiePie's video views per day are all over the place, but lately the number has been around 5 to 8 million views a day. That's why T-Series gets that A++ grade we talked about earlier in the show. But how does this translate to money, which is no doubt the main motivation why these two channels get out of bed in the morning? Socialblade gets an estimated yearly earnings, but the minimum and maximum amount is vastly different. That's because advertising revenue is complicated. Let's just cheat here a little and see what others say about the earnings of these channels. One article in the Indian media in 2018 told us from January to July 2018, the T-Series network of 27 properties raked in around $100 million US. That's just below the maximum for T-Series alone that Socialblade gives, which is $115 million a year, not 6 months. But as T-Series is a company that does a lot of things and has around 4,000 employees, let's just concentrate on what Socialblade says about the channel. PewDiePie's maximum earnings as we write this is $7.6 million a year, which is far lower. But in Felix's case, he doesn't exactly have a large company with many monthly wages to pay. The former purveyor of cheap sunglasses in a bun, who once said, "My parents said that sitting at home playing video games all day won't bring you anywhere in life," is estimated right now to have a net worth of around $20 million. PewDiePie would no doubt have earned himself a lot more money had he not been entangled in controversy after controversy. While we said at the beginning of the show that it can pay to overstep the market times, it can also blow up in your face if you push it too far. In terms of advertising revenue, this can be anathema, and Forbes wrote in 2017 that there is no doubt he would have been much richer had he held his tongue at times. On the other hand, you could argue this irreverence to political correctness has been what charged his campaign. Yes, his channel is wholly disliked by many people not young or born into what's called Generation C. Yes, he is torn to shreds on Twitter and Reddit on a regular basis, but obviously someone likes him. His detractors just seem to be more outspoken than his devotees. His content is also mocked by the mainstream media for being mindless to the extreme, what Wired called aggressive stupidity. But he's doing something right. He did start reviewing books, serious books, so obviously PewDiePie isn't a clown without a brain. He even sold his own book, This Book Loves You, which sold over 112,000 copies. That's not bad, but looking at how many people watch his channel, we can extrapolate that making YouTube videos will give you a better living than writing books as we head into a more digitally connected future. Maybe readers are a dying breed. As for T-Series, we can't really say much about controversy and content, as it's largely just music and music videos. There's no digital cult of personality like you get with the likes of PewDiePie and Logan Paul. Mashable wrote in September 2018, the most viewed video uploaded by PewDiePie, the current king of YouTube, sits at 83 million views. The T-Series channel's most viewed video has 565 million views. In fact, T-Series has 94 videos that surpass PewDiePie's most popular video when it comes to view count. Soon, PewDiePie will be eating the dust kicked up by T-Series, which is racing ahead at a speed so fast Felix won't even see T-Series fly past. Does he care? Nope. Well, he released the diss track, the one with lasagna in the name, singing, "You're trying to dethrone me for spot number 1, but you're India, you lose, so best thing you haven't won. Maybe it doesn't hurt to get thrown off the top spot." It's no masterpiece, but he makes his point. Saying that, in an interview he talked about him losing his throne. "I don't really care about T-Series," he said. "I genuinely don't. I think that if YouTube does shift in a way that's more corporate, something else will take its place." What do you think? Does he care about losing his spot? What about all the criticism he gets for his content? Does he deserve it? Are you a fan? Are you a fan of T-Series? If so, what's so good about it that gets so much attention? Tell us in the comments. Also, be sure to check out our other video, Average American versus Logan Paul. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.
You heard it, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.